KLOK, San Jose, San Francisco, and Oakland. The most powerful Lacy radio station in America. A Universal Media Access-owned radio station.
Our privacy rights are being compromised every day. Women continue to make less than men for the same work. Rising tuition makes college harder to afford. What can be done? Join CARE for the 4th annual Muslim Day at the state capitol on Monday, April 27th. Meet your lawmakers and advocate for the change our state needs. Materials, meals, and round-trip transportation are included in the $25 fee. Learn more on the web at carecapitalday.com or call 408-986-9874. This message is sponsored by Shah Peerally Law Group PC, supporting democracy and activism.
The new Attorney On Air app is now available to download on your iPhone or Android. Get access to the latest information and interact on the immigration and debt settlement blogs. That's not all. The app has plenty of entertainment as well. Listen live to the Shah Peerally Law radio shows. Go to www.attorneyonair.com to download it for free. Yes, that's right, for free at www.attorneyonair.com.
Are you an H1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum, Sastikal, Namaskar to all the listeners. We're going to have a Shah Peerally Law Show and today we're going to have an exceptional show because we're going to have some guests, some important guests on the show. And on the board today with me, I think I have German, and I wanted to say hi. We're going to have hopefully Samy calling. Samy Baaghil is the BIA certified person who works with us at the San Francisco office. And Samy has been doing immigration law for a long time, more than 20 years. And I'm very proud to have him on board with us, working with us on the Shah Peerally Law Group in the San Francisco office. And today we're going to talk about an important matter. So just before I get into that, I wanted to let everybody know, as you know, H1B right now is kind of late now to file, but you still have time for the package to reach the USCIS. There are 4 more business days out from today that the package should reach USCIS. There will be a lottery, probably, definitely. At this point, we know that. And hopefully people who have filed will get a chance in. So I wish all of you good luck, because now at this point it's only the luck that can really help you. So, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk a little bit about H4 also later. So hopefully I have Samy on the air. I don't know, German, if Samy is already here, but just to let you know, Samy speaks almost 6 languages, including Spanish, Arabic, Amharic, and I will let him tell you what Italian and Portuguese. So I'm very proud to have Samy with us at our San Francisco office. And today we're going to have a special guest. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of problems going on right now, especially in Yemen. In the Middle East, there's a lot of problems, but Yemen has been the last one which has been hit really bad. And with what we are doing now, we started a petition online on change.org, just like we did for the H4. We are going to request the U.S. government, hopefully, to grant TPS, temporary protected status, which will allow people from Yemen to stay in this country. And for those who don't know, the Yemenis are among the first Arabs who came probably in the United States, especially in the 1920s with the Ford Corporation, from what I know, and they came as workers in Michigan. And now many of them are here, and some of them are not documented. So we are looking for TPS for them. So that's what, and we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk also about with Mansoor Ismail, if I'm pronouncing his name right, the Honorable Mansoor Ismail, who is the counsel of from the Yemeni consulate, and we hope to get his take what is happening there. Hopefully, I have them both. German, I don't know if Samy is already on air. Is he on air? If he's on air, just put him in. Samy, are you there? Okay, I think Samy is not yet on air there. So as soon as he's on air, I would like ask German to. Unfortunately, I don't have my computer in front of me, and we're doing this show remotely today. This is the Shah Peerally Law Show, ladies and gentlemen. And anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. Also, today, everything I'm going to tell you is my opinion. It's our law firm's opinion, and side is not KLK's opinion. So please do not hold KLK for all the other things we're going to be mentioning, because there's a lot of things going on right now. This is not a political show. This is just a show to human side, what is happening there, a war-torn country. We would like the U.S. government, who has always been welcoming to people who suffer all around the world. Lately it was Syria. And the U.S. government has been nice to grant people what we call a TPS, a temporary protected status, which allows them to stay in the United States. So we are hoping that the same will be done for Yemen, and because of that, we will hope that all the people will be understanding and support us on this petition, because a lot of children, a lot of women, and a lot of young people are dying just because of there was a coup that happened. And I will defer to the consulate to give us more his take on that. But the truth is, we have to look at the human side of it. It's not taking side of anybody. We are here to help the people, not to take any political side. So I would like to make this disclaimer before starting. And we're going to talk a little bit about our office in San Francisco, what we cater for, and who we can help there. And people who speak different languages, we will be able to help them there. We have a great team there too in San Francisco. So I don't know, Germany, do we have Samy on air yet? I don't know. Samy, are you on air? Okay, so I hope we're not having any technical issues. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue with the show, talking about all the issues that comes to immigration. And one of the things that we are talking about today is, of course, Yemen, but we will be talking also about immigration law, and we will be talking about other things. And we're going to talk about a lot of things which is related to immigration, and we will be hopefully we'll have on air with us the counsel, Mr. Mansoor Ismail, with Samy. But then let us continue on the show until I get them on air. Hopefully they will be joining us. As you know, the H1B season, this is a big thing that is happening right now. People are mailing, and we are thinking that there will be almost 200,000 applications that are going to be accepted there. Was not accepted, but that is going to be received. And out of those 200,000, only 65,000 is going to go for regular cap, and 20,000 for the master's cap. For those who don't know, hopefully you know this before you file. Not everybody qualifies under the master's cap, and not everybody will be getting in, so it's going to be luck. And hopefully that your paperwork is done properly, the checks are submitted properly. And I wanted to give a big thanks to my team, who have been working pretty much off the clock, making sure that this happens for people. And hopefully we will get most of our candidates. Last year we were very lucky. I think almost 80% of our candidates got in, and we hope that this year we will be having the same luck. So we wish you all the best of luck. And since I'm talking about TPS for Yemeni, I will talk a little bit about that after we interview hopefully Samy and the ambassador, the consul of Yemen, because this is something that we are really taking at heart now, because a lot of people are suffering and they're calling our office. The fact that, especially in our office in San Francisco, where Samy Baaghil, who works with us and who basically helps people in that community, and they've been calling and they're scared, they cannot go back, and it is obviously something. Many students are here and they need help. So please support us. There's a petition that we put online on change.org to give a TPS to people who are in this community. Please help us, support us, and we hope the government will hear us. And I don't know, German, is Samy there? I'll keep checking, ladies and gentlemen. Samy, are you on air? Okay, so I'm going to continue then with the show. So anybody who are calling, I will open the lines in a few. So I will talk about, of course, immigration law and also debt settlement. At a later stage, we will talk about those two. And right now, the big thing, like I said, it's H1B. H1B. I've been getting a lot of questions right now about termination of H1B, and the termination of H1B is something that is affecting a lot of people, because companies lay off once in a while, or the people just want to quit their job. And what happens to them? What is the duty of a company when it comes to their H1B? Do they have to file it? Do they have to file anything when they are terminating an H1B employee? And the many people will think that just laying off someone on H1B is enough, especially if you're a company. But technically, they are supposed to also pay for the ticket. I repeat that. Unless that person transfers, there's a good case on that which came out. Unless that person is transferring to another company, you're still liable for the ticket and the return expenses of that person. And again, ladies and gentlemen, today I hope I will have on air with me my friend Samy. I don't know if he's there right now. If he's there, I will ask him and just put him on air right away. And we will be talking a little bit about the San Francisco office, and especially about the situation in Yemen. And for those who don't know what's happening in Yemen right now, there was kind of a coup. The government is totally pretty much gone, unfortunately, when it comes to they had to kind of move out because of the I don't know how to put it, but I'm not looking into the political side. I'm looking at the human side of it. And the human side is saying basically we have a situation where a lot of people are suffering there, and those who are here now need some protection. And that's why we are trying to fight for what we call a temporary protected status. So we started a petition online, and we want people to support us on that petition to help us protect those people so that they don't have to go back. And we hope that ultimately the government will hear us, just like they heard us on the H4. They will grant the TPS to those people, and people from just to be granted for people from Syria. So for those who don't know what's a TPS, you can read it. It's temporary protected status. So ladies and gentlemen, now until I get Samy on air, I don't know if he's there right now. So if in case he's there, just put him on air, like I said. If not, then we will continue. For those who want to call, we will open the lines in a few. 408-912-55. Is Samy there, Samy? I could hear something on the... Okay. So for those who want to call, have any questions on immigrations, of course, feel free to call 408-912-5565. 408-912-5565. And we're going to talk a little bit about the H4, which is something that is hot now because a lot of people are going to benefit from that. The H4 is a visa that is given to the dependents of the H1B visa. I'm sure all of you know. But the new thing that is coming out as for May 26th is they will be allowed to obtain what we call a work permit. And if you need help on those to apply for your work permit or a change of status, please feel free to call us 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, of course, when it comes to immigration, I will open the line because I don't know if I'm able to reach Samy. There might be some technical issues. I think he's at the council right now and he's trying to reach us. But if in case he is, so please put him on the air, German. So, but if anybody wants to call for any immigration questions, please open the line also, German, 408-912-5565. This is Shah Peerally, you're live on air.
Hey, hi, Shah.
Hello.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Shah. So I have a quick question on this. I have my I-140 approved from my employer. I'm trying to visit India on a vacation, and I need to go for the visa stamping. I was actually filling up the DS-160, but I had a question out there saying, do you have an immigrant visa, or is there anybody who has filed an immigrant visa for you? Should I actually say yes, and what should be my support reason in mentioning that?
Okay. Well, you have an H1B, right? It's an H1B that you're applying for. H1B is a dual intent visa. Even if you have yes, the I-140 is an immigrant visa, so you have to mention it. Don't lie about it. And if you have the copy, you can just show it if they ask for it. But it won't affect your H1B. Even you had an I-135, which is a family petition, it doesn't get affected because the H1B is a dual intent visa, and you can always use that, no problem. Okay.
So you want me to say that it is no and then or yes? Should I say I have an immigrant visa, I have a Y-140 file and approved?
Yes, you have to. Even if it was a previous company, you have to. You have to mention that you had an I-140. But if you're still at the labor certification level, you don't have to say it. But once you get the I-140, then you have the case running. The case has already reached the USCIS, so you have an immigrant petition filed, even if it was with a previous company. So you have to say yes. Okay.
And I have another question, if you have some time. There is another question asking me, do I have is there any other country, like any country? Does it mean that I should include United States also, or is this away from United States?
I can't hear you really properly. You mean asking the A number?
There is another question which says that have you visited any country? Should I say the United States there, or it is like for other countries other than United States?
It's other countries than United States.
Okay.
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 Good luck to you. Thank you so much for calling. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for calling, and I hope I have Samy on the air. Do I have Samy on the air? This is Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello, hi.
Hi,
this is Shah Peerally. Hi.
Hi, Shah. How are you?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
Yeah, hi. Thanks. Thanks for taking the call. So basically, I have a question, Shah, for you. So, I was with the same company for past 10 years, and they applied my EB3, and I got it cleared, and I'm an EAD right now. So my date is like 2006. And recently, last year, May 2014, they have applied me in EB2.
Yes.
And I still did not get any answer from the USCIS, the Labor Atlanta Processing Center. And when I asked my lawyer in the company, he says that they got an answer saying that it's still in processing. So I'm not sure what to do because it's been a year right now, and I didn't get any answer whether it's denied or it's increased in query, or I don't know what to do.
So you mean your EB2 is filed, the labor only is filed, right? They have not reached the I-140 level, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it's probably pending. It's probably pending either for audit or regular pending. So you will not know. Only your employer can know that. Your employer, if they go online, because the labor is filed online, they will know if it is in process or it's been certified. If it's been certified, then you will file your I-140 and port that priority date from the EB3 to the EB2. But unfortunately, since the labor belongs only to the employer, only the employer can answer you at this point. Unless the case has been denied, then you can do what we call a FOIA on the labor. You go online. If you go on my forum, SP Law Forum, there's a link how to go to get the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act. how you can get a copy of your labor. You just apply for it. It's like there's no fee for that. You just apply for it. You will give you a copy. But that's only if the case gets denied or gets approved. But right now, at this point, there's nothing you can really do. Only your employer can tell you what's going on.
So, I mean, none of the lawyers like you can do anything about it?
No, nobody can do because you're not it doesn't belong to you right now. It belongs only to the company. Only your company can do an inquiry what's happening. But with the labor department, there's no way to inquire. It's already online. There's nothing to inquire. They won't know. It's probably pending for two reasons. Either just regular pending, it's been filed, or they have not filed it on time that they told you, or it's under audit. So nobody will know right now until they tell you.
Also, I have to wait.
I'm sorry?
So I have to wait for the labor to...
Yeah, you have to wait. There's no much choice at this point. Give me a call at the office. I can look at the other options for you because, unfortunately, your labor, you don't have control over it. Only the company has control over it. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting some good calls right now. So, if in case I have Samy on the line, I'll ask German to put Samy on air, and then I will still take the other callers. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yes. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, tell me.
Yes, you're live on air. What can I do for you?
Hi, sir. It's nice to talk to you. So let me tell you my situation. We have applied for GC in September 2014, and we got EAD on my husband's. I also have EAD. Like my husband got EAD. So what happened with GC? We got RFE on it, and we have answered it. But still we have not heard anything back from USCIS. So I have two questions for my husband. First, if he wants to change his job, can he? This is the right time. Like he can change the job on EAD with the RFE, or he should wait for GC to come.
Okay, this is a very good question. You can change your job when you have the EAD if 180 days have passed and you're moving to a same or similar position. But the truth is, if you have an RFE in your case, the problem is that if you have an RFE, then you pretty much will be dependent on that company to answer it. So unless you know what is in the RFE, I will not recommend that you move. So until you get a final answer, then I don't recommend that you move. At this point, the better idea is not to move until the RFE is answered. Then after that, if 180 days has passed after the I-485, you should be able to move on the AC-21. But if the RFE is just a matter of simple RFE, it's not, usually when you reach I-485, I-140 is already approved, right?
Yes, I-140 is already approved, and RFE has been answered like 2 months before.
Okay, then what you should do, if you move, do an AC-21 letter, and then don't just move like that. Do an AC-21 letter, and then like that, everything that, if there's any new RFE or anything, they will send it directly to you or to the company. So at this point, you can move, but before you move, give me a call at the office. Let me look at the case and see what was the RFE about. Then you make a move, and if you need help, I'll help you prepare the AC-21 letter, okay?
AC-21 letter, okay.
Yes.
And
okay,
one more question, one more question, like if anything happens to GC, like they are not happy with the answer we provide, then what will happen to EAD?
Okay. Well, the EAD is attached to the I-45. Unless they have a reason to deny the I-45, they won't take your EAD. But the I-140 is the one that you have to be worried. The I-45 gets denied only if you have, the I-45 is whatever you have done, if you have any kind of criminal background, etc., etc., then it becomes a problem. Otherwise, there's no problem, okay?
Otherwise, no problem. And we will still have the EAD. We will still have the EAD. Nothing will happen to EAD.
No, if the I-45 gets denied, you lose the EAD. That's what I'm saying. Before you make any move, give me a call at the office. Let me look at that RFC. I'll do consultations for you. I'll check it, and if we have to do an AC-21, we'll do it for you. Then you move, because if you have some other problems on the I-140 or something, then it will be a problem. Okay? Okay? But apart from that, the company cannot cancel your I-140.
I have one more question for myself.
I'm sorry?
I have one more question for myself.
Go ahead.
Because I am on EAD right now on GC EAD. Is it good that if I apply for H4 EAD, it will be good for me?
No.
Right?
No, there's no need for that. You're fine. Stick to your GC EAD right now. If there's a problem, then I'll tell you to shift. Right now, stay on your GC EAD is better. Okay?
Staying on GC EAD is better.
Yeah, GC EAD is a lot better.
We will contact you for AC20 if needed. Okay?
Yes. Come to me. If you move, you have to do the letter. It's recommended, and we have done a lot of them. Give me a call at the office, 510-742-5887, or just visit my site, hsplgpc.com. You will have my number. Give me a call, and I'll be glad to help you. But don't make any move before you talk to me, because I want to see that RFP, okay? Okay.
Okay. I will do that.
Good luck to you. Let me see. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. I don't know if you have more callers. Hello? Hello? Yes, this is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Morning, Dr. Shah. This is Ravi here.
Hi, Ravi. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, sir. Actually, I have a question regarding the H4 EAD.
Yes, sir.
So I have a labor pending for more than a year. Is my spouse allowed to file for EAD?
Well, if you reach, how many years are you on your H1B?
Yes, I'm on H1B right now. And,
no, how many years? How many years?
Oh, it's been 6 years.
Okay, so yes, if you're above 6 years and you're getting an extension based on that pending situation, then you are in the AC-21 365 days. You should be able to file for H4 EAD. And if you need help to prepare it, I'll be glad to do that. Give me a call at the office. As from this coming week, we're going to start packaging cases. I'll start collecting documents for people who want to do the H4 EAD. So yes, probably yes, because you reached the 6 years. If you have not reached 6 years, then you need an I-140. Okay?
You need it. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Shah.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate
So anybody who needs help, this is a good question, because it's either I-140 or reaching above 6 years beyond the extension. Then anybody who has H4 attached to that will be eligible for the H4 EAD, which is the work permit. But the truth is that it has to be prepared properly, because I know there will be a lot of confusion because it's a new law. Even USCIS has never tested it. So until we see that, nobody will be able to answer the question completely. But the fact that I have been working on H4 cases since 4 or 5 years now, fighting for the rights, I know a little bit more about it, and our law firm knows a little bit more about it. So I don't know, German, if you have more callers. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, this is Pranay. I have one question about H4 EAD. So it's been a hot topic. I see a lot of questions about it.
No problem.
Yeah, so the question is, generally I-140 when company applies for you, I also got my I-140 approved already. But concern is they don't share any I-140 related documentation, approval notice or anything. So
yeah,
I don't know what's the reason behind why they don't share, but they don't share. So how will we get H4 EAD without proper documentation of what?
Yeah. Well, this is a problem. This is a big question that many people have asked. There are few options on that. One of them is if you have at least the receipt number and the I-140 is still approved, you might be able to file the EAD. The second option, of course, go with your own company lawyer. If it is the same company, they will file for your EAD instead of coming to us, for example, separate lawyer. Then go with your company lawyer. They will file it. And the third option, you can also try what we call a FOIA, a Freedom of Information Act. It has happened in several cases where we are able to get both the I-140 and the labor copy based on that. So those are your options at this point. But if you have a receipt number and you can still pull it online, you should be able to get your H4 EAD. And if you need help, just give me a call. I'll be glad to help you and get it. Okay?
One follow-up question on EAD. So generally EAD means they don't have a restriction of whether they have to do job or they don't have to do it. And in case they're trying for interviews and they don't get a job, it's okay to have
They don't have to work. It's not like OPT where after 90 days, if they don't work, they can lose it. That's EAD is just a backup. They can use it or they don't have to use it. It's not, there are no limitations on that, but it's a bit like the EAD on the GC. But ultimately, people have been fighting for this, so if they get it, they can even open their own business. So they should be able to use it. Okay.
And it's normal fee, right? $290 is a fee, I guess, right? Or is it more?
No. It's 380 is different fee. It's going to be a different form that will come out. It's going to be very different the way it's applied. That's why it's good to apply it with your company lawyer or a lawyer, because this is new. If you make a mistake, it can end up getting delayed or costing you more.
No, I was just curious if I had to do it myself, what would the fee generally?
Yeah, it's $380. That's what they told us, but I don't know. They might change it. But that's what they put on the rule. Okay. Good luck to you. And I have a website I created especially for that now. It's called H42EAD. Or H4 EAD law. I'm putting, it's a blog. I'm putting as much information there, and you guys can check it. It's H42 EAD.
Perfect. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hello.
Hello, Samy?
Yes.
Hey, Samy. How are you?
Fine. How are you, Shah? I have with me Mansoor Ismail. He's the consul in San Francisco. He's gonna be able to tell you the current situation. And Mansoor, this is Shah. He's on the phone.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Mr. Mansoor. Welcome to our show. You're live on air right now. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the counsel for the Yemeni consulate, and it's an honor to have him on the air today. A lot of things are happening in Yemen. And all our hearts go to all of you. Whatever we can do to help, we're more than glad. So today we wanted to have you on the air to talk a little bit about what is happening. So, Mr. Ismail, tell us a little bit how is the situation on the ground there.
يقول لك ايش الوضع في اليمن لو تقدر تدينا صورة ويحن على الجمهور اليمني.
والله الوضع في اليمن يعني مؤلم. الشعب اليمني الشعب اليمني لا يريد الحرب على الإطلاق.
The current situation in Yemen is very bad. The Yemeni people don't want to have a war there.
إلى الآن أكثر من 200 شخص الذي قد قتلوا 90% من الأطفال والنساء.
At this point, about 200 people have died. 90% are children.
تم تدمير أحد المصانع وهو المصنع الوحيد الذي ينتج الألبان في اليمن، وتم تدميره بطائرة ثم قتل من داخله.
ايش من مصنع هو منصور؟
مصنع اسمه مصنع الحليب، مصنع الحليب اليماني.
Okay, and also a factory which produces the milk production, the milkery, has been destroyed, and the person inside that milk factory has also been destroyed. So the production of milk has stopped in Yemen.
Oh my God, this is really horrible.
أكثر من 5,000 شخص الذي غادروا اليمن بغرض العلاج وكانوا في طريقهم للعودة من أكثر من دولة، والآن عالقين في المطارات وفي بعض الدول المجاورة ولا يستطيعوا العودة إلى بلادهم ولا يوجد لديهم الأموال كي يسكنوا في الفنادق.
And about 5,000 people had departed Yemen for medical treatment in the neighboring countries. And because of the airport being closed, these people are stuck overseas and they're not able to return. And also they're not able to pay their expenses at the hotels because they weren't expecting the situation to happen so quickly. And so they're stuck at the airports in other countries. They're not able to return, and they're stuck because they cannot afford hotels.
Oh, that's really sad. And we here at Samy, as you know, and Mr. Mansoor, we are trying to have the U.S. government help on this, especially giving what we call the temporary protected status for people from Yemen. And ladies and gentlemen, we need all your support to get this passed. This needs to go very fast. A lot of people are dying. Fortunately, those who are here, wherever we can help, we should help. And any way you can help, I will call on all you guys to help. And Samy, tell us a little bit. So, Council, I hope your family okay, and I hope also that tell us what you would like to see from the U.S. government and from the people here, how we can help, and apart from the TPS, the temporary protected status.
Well, one of the things actually that would help is that, as you probably know, Yemen has a lot of history. Many years ago, the first Yemenis actually came to Michigan and created a community there. They were the people that were building cars many years ago. And also the Yemeni people actually have been known in California to work in the farm. So a lot of the farm work has been done by the Yemeni farm workers. So at this point, what has happened is because of the current situation, they're not able to help their family. And also, one thing that would help is if TPS is granted, which is a temporary protected status, it would allow to stop people from being deported from Yemen, and it also will give them a temporary benefit, which is a work authorization. Having work authorization, they'll be able to work and help their family. So we would like to see signatures, supporting this TPS. And at the same time, also the Yemen consulate, because of their current situation, has been left with no funding to help, pay the expenses and pay the rent and different things like that. So hopefully, by passing this law for the Yemeni people, TPS, it would also help the Yemen consulate, stay open and help out the Yemen community.
That'd be great. So I'm calling all the listeners. I know there are a lot of listeners, good-hearted people. Just remember, there are human beings everywhere in the world, and so many are suffering. Whatever we can do to help, we should be helping, and many helping hand. And I know Samy has always been at the forefront and helping people, especially in the Arabic, Latino. And I apologize for my listeners today. I'm doing the show kind of live outside, so you can hear background noise. So I apologize for that. But I wanted to thank the Yemen Consulate. If he wants to add anything today, how we can help, how we should be in contact, apart from I know we have put the list on change.org. I will try to put that also on the website, on my website, immigrationlegalblog.com. And I have Samy with me today. Samy, like I was mentioning earlier at the show, has been doing immigration law for more than 20 years right now, Samy. And you have done a lot of TPS, and you are helping us with our office in San Francisco. Can you give the phone number for the San Francisco office if people want to know more how they can help?
Sure.
Please.
Sure. So the San Francisco office number is 415-643-4342. And before giving more information on the TPS and this, maybe we'll ask the Yemeni consul if he has any need or any request. أخ منصور، في عندك أي طلب، أي شيء تبغى تضيف للمكالمة هذه؟ لأنه الناس
والله نحن نطلب من الإدارة الأمريكية التعاون مع الشعب اليمني بإيقاف الحرب على اليمن وبدء الحوار بين اليمنيين أنفسهم لحل مشاكلهم.
Okay. We also ask, the U.S. government to help out of this situation, stop the current, war that is in Yemen, and also be able to help the Yemen community resolve this sad situation at this time.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and our heart bless to you. May Allah bless you all. May we all see beyond our frontiers and see things in the light of humanity, and all of us can help. And go ahead.
And one request we have, Shah, thank you for your concern and for looking into this. We encourage the people to tell their friends if they know any Yemeni members, anybody to support the TPS by signing this petition and helping out. So the San Francisco office will be able to guide you, to assist you with TPS, and hopefully whatever concerns you have, we'll be able to help you out. Again, the number is 415-643-4342. and we're located on Mission Street, which is very accessible to BART and public transportation. So we ask that you please pass the word around. Thank you again.
Yes, please do. And I will post the petition on my blog, Immigration Legal Blog. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to share it, and hopefully I'll have this show uploaded on YouTube. Hopefully tonight. I will ask German to send me a copy. And I wanted to thank Yaloke also for giving us this opportunity, and thank Samy for his good work. And thank you, Honorable Mansoor Ismail. And I wish you all the best, and hang in there. Whatever we can do on our side, we will help. But the main thing is to protect the people of Yemen who are inside the United States. So the TPS, we need your support. Sign the petition, share it with your friends. And I know on Facebook those petitions go very, very fast. And if we get enough signatures, we should be able to make a push to the U.S. government. And Samy, anything you want to add before? Because we're almost close to finishing the show, so I wanted to check with you if you have anything you wanted to mention.
Yes, and of course, we get at the San Francisco office not only will help TPS, but also will help those family members that are stuck. Maybe they had family petitions, being filed, and they're pending with the National Visa Center. We can help them, direct them, and find other consulates that will be able to take these cases. And also those U.S. citizens that maybe had children born or they need a U.S. passport. We're also working closely with the U.S. Embassy in Yemen, which no longer is there, but they're responding to our email. So we've been communicating with them. So we'll help the Yemeni community with family issues, naturalization, and anything related to their immigration needs. We thank you very much.
So basically, since it's a branch of the Shah Peerally, we will be helping people on other aspects too. Hopefully, we will be setting up also the employment-based department there. So businesses who are in San Francisco are welcome to contact us. We can do H1B, L1 visas. We can also help on anything which is related to immigration. And Samy is in charge of this office there with me, and we hopefully will give a good service. And I'm pretty sure with Samy's good credentials, Samy, by the way, has been awarded among the top people who have helped immigrants in this country. So continue the good work, Samy, and it was nice to have you on the show, and hopefully we'll have you on the show again probably in a couple of weeks. And Honorable Mansoor Ismail from the Yemeni Consulate, I wanted to thank you so much for being here, and you're welcome anytime to talk a little bit about the situation in Yemen with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us, and we hope to keep in touch, inshallah.
Thank you, inshallah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to thank Samy Baaghil, who handles our office in San Francisco, the number 415-643-4342, and of course our Newark office, 510-742-5887. And ladies and gentlemen, this was a show. Today we had an exceptional, kind of a different show. We were talking with Samy, who works with us at the San Francisco office, and also the Honorable Yemeni Counsel, Mr. Mansoor Ismail. And the situation in Yemen is really bad. Why we had this show today talking about this situation is because we want a TPS, temporary protected status, for people from Yemen in this to help them. At least those who are here, we can protect them. So help us. Like I said, this is a human issue. It doesn't matter who you are, what religion you are. Forget about all this. Forget about frontiers. Forget about all the divisions, that man-made divisions. Remember, we are all humans, and we all have to support each other. And it would have been the same if I had to support some other group. And I've done it before, and we want to do the same again. So I want you to support us. Go and change.org. I will put the petition there on Immigration Legal Blog, and that's our blog. And also, for those who want to do the H4 visa, I'll try to put the petition there too, h4toead.com, h4toead.com, not the number 2, but h4toead.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with the show. I think, German, and we have another 10 minutes to go. I don't know if there are any callers waiting. I can pick one or two more callers, and then I will be talking at that settlement. But before I take the callers, I wanted to let people know this is Attorney Shah Peerally, broadcasting live from KLOK 1170 AM, talking about immigration law, and today also the special situation of Yemen to get temporary status to the Yemeni, and I had Samy with me. And of course, we have a show on Monday from noon to 1. The big discussion was H1 and H4, of course, and the Yemeni situation. And now we're going to talk a little bit about debt settlement, how you can get out of debt without having to file a bankruptcy. And if you want to know more about this, it's yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. I don't know if I have Amit on the show with me today also. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk a little bit about debt settlement, how you get out of debt without having to file a bankruptcy. And this is for people who have a lot of credit card debts or who owes on their second mortgages or even have a judgment against them. We can help you. Give us a call, 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And for those who wants to do immigration, they have immigration cases, whether it's H4 or family-based petitions, you can call us, 510-742-5887 also. And I was talking a little bit about the H4 earlier. We had some very interesting questions. A lot of people are asking, do I have to do it with a company lawyer or do it on my own? Well, it's always good if they are doing it, but many company lawyers are refusing to do the H4 EAD for whatever reason. So you can always call us. We will be accepting basically the retainers because these cases need to be prepared. It will take us. So as from next week, we're going to send the retainers. So call our office, 510-742-5887. And like I said, we have this website now, H4 2EAD. It's a blog, and we talk a lot about the H4. But also the other good news is that the L1B is opening up, hopefully with a new memo, and we have a good article on that on our website. L1B will be open, so businesses who are, for example, in India or another country wants to open a branch here, we will be able to give you the L1B, and we will be able to help you. So check our website, stlgpc.com, stlgpc.com, and you can also call us, 510-742-5887. German, I don't know if you have a couple of more callers. I can take them, otherwise we will be closing the show in a few minutes. Do you have any other callers? Hello? This is Shah Peerally, you're live on air.
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, I'm listening to you live on air. This is Shah Peerally.
Hi, Mr. Shah. So I am currently on H4, and I had filed my H1 petition last year, but it didn't go through in the lottery last time. So this year I have applied for H1 again, and I wanted to know if there is a way to find out if the employer has really filed the petition or not.
No, there will be no way. But if they file it and it got returned, you will get the copy just get returned. Sometimes they will put a page on it. Sometimes they will not put anything on it. You just return it. Only the envelope will be able to tell you it was returned. But there's no way to know. It's just a gamble. Unfortunately, there's no way to know that. You just have to trust them that they did file it. That's all. There's no way to know really because it doesn't register in the system until you make it to the lottery. Sorry. But the H4 EAD is coming out, so maybe you should take advantage of that in a couple of months, okay?
Yeah, but the H4 EAD is only applicable to anybody who is having an I-140 or with 6+ years. So that's
yes.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this is one of the things that you have to trust the lawyer and the company. There's nothing really, nobody will ever know if it was filed or not. Okay?
Okay. The other question I have is, I have filed with multiple companies this time because I just wanted to improve my odds at the lottery. And so once the lottery has gone through, if both the petitions are through the lottery, then would you recommend that I withdraw one of those before it goes?
No, you don't have to withdraw anybody. You just have to work for one. As long as you work for one on October 1st, you should be fine. Don't worry about it. A lot of people are doing that. They file 2-3 cases. Okay?
Okay. So I don't have to worry about withdrawing.
No, you don't have to withdraw anything. Because once you make it to the lottery, you made it to the lottery. Okay?
Okay. So I just have to wait for approval on both.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we're almost done with the show now, so I don't know if I have time to take one more caller. This is Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello? Hello? I don't think I have more callers, so I cannot take more callers now, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to close the show. The show today, we had a lot of questions, of course, on H4 and H1, and we didn't get many on family petitions like Samy, but we also, the biggest point today we wanted to make is that situation in Yemen, we wanted TPS, we need your help. Go on change.org, check give a TPS to Yemenis. Petition, please sign on it. It's very important for the human factor of it. Just like the H4, I remember the days when I started the petition, people were kind of skeptical, but it does work. So the media works, the system works. There's a lot of changes. It's not about money, it's about doing the right thing. So we need your support on this time. And also, Kia is doing a movement going to the capital to talk a little bit about discrimination, so support them too. So I will ask German just to go ahead now. I'm going to close the show. We will be back on Monday from noon to 1. If you have any questions, feel free to call my office, 510-742-5887. And anything I told you today, ladies and gentlemen, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And the number 510-742-5887. And we will replay the show. We will put it on our YouTube channel, YouTube/Peerally Law, PEERALLYLAW. So just type Shah Peerally YouTube, you will get my channel. All the show now, I'm putting them in there. So hopefully by this afternoon you'll have this show and support us. And good luck to all of you. I wish you all the best. And for those who filed for H1B and for those H4, give us a call. We'll be more than glad to help. 510-742-5887. And the website to check for H4 is h4-2ead.com. h4-2ead.com. Good luck and thank you, gentlemen. You'll hear from me again on Monday, noon to 1. Bye-bye.
The new Attorney On Air app is now available to download on your iPhone or Android. Get access to the latest information and interact on the immigration and debt settlement blogs. That's not all. The app has plenty of entertainment as well. Listen live to the Shah Peerally Law radio shows. Go to www.attorneyonair.com to download it for free. Yes, that's right, for free at www.attorneyonair.com.
The Shah Peerally Law Group is now opening its second office in San Francisco. After years of popular demand, the law group has finally decided to make the big jump and has its presence in San Francisco. For more than 10 years, the law group founded by the prominent attorney Shah Peerally has been dedicated to the immigrant community. The law group's new office is opening on February 20th, 2015, at the corner of 21st and Mission Street in the great city of San Francisco. For more information, call 415-643-4342 or 510-742-5887 or email sf@peerallylaw.com. Choose excellence. Choose the Shah Peerally Law Group. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad. Are you an H1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Our privacy rights are being compromised every day. Women continue to make less than men for the same work. Rising tuition makes college harder to afford. What can be done? Join CARE for the 4th annual Muslim Day at the state capitol on Monday, April 27th. Meet your lawmakers and advocate for the change our state needs. Materials, meals, and round-trip transportation are included in the $25 fee. Learn more on the web at carecapitalday.com or call 408-986-9874. This message is sponsored by Shah Peerally Law Group PC, supporting democracy and activism.
Visit Daisy 1117